is a Selenium standalone, which will allow us to download the Selenium server and some browser drivers like Chrome driver, Marionette driver for Firefox. That standalone will download all the drivers needed and the Selenium server itself. It will add automatically to the path, so we no need to do anything manually. Only thing we need to do is download that Selenium standalone and start it. Once we do that, it will automatically runs the test. Theory is boring, but I can show you how exactly we can do that. For example, if I run my test using the script npm test, it will run the WebdriverIO test. When it is running, it will look for a Selenium server and it will connect to that and run the test in a real browser. Okay, I will run the test. But connection refused. The reason, we don't have a Selenium server running background. For that, what I can do here, I will run the Selenium server manually. That is, I have already downloaded a third-party library, Selenium standalone, which will look after all what we need to run tests on Selenium server. So Selenium server started for us. So now I can run the tests. So that will automatically open a browser. It will runs the test and passes all the tests. So here the problem is we are depending on Selenium server manually starting, stopping, which is a tedious task. Already we have removed a dependency like downloading Selenium server and running it using Selenium-jar, setting Chrome path and running the Selenium jar. Removing that by downloading a third-party library called Selenium standalone, and we are starting that. Even that is tedious because we at somewhere we need to run manually, like we did here, Selenium standalone start. Actually, I don't want to do that either. My script should make sure this Selenium standalone should start and runs the test and pass everything and done. There is a third-party library which is Selenium standalone service, which will look after the task what we have to manually do. We have to run manually Selenium standalone start, but if we download this service as a dependency to our project, it will start the Selenium standalone automatically. So we don't need to do anything. We just need to add service in our WebDriver configuration file, so it will automatically start the WebdriverIO test, start the Selenium server, and runs the test, close the Selenium server, close the WebdriverIO test. So let's go on to that. For that, I am closing my Selenium server. When I run, automatically I'll get an error saying the connection refused. So here what we have to do, we have to add the dependency first. For that, I'm adding the Selenium standalone service as a dev dependency. which is done. Good. So we can see Selenium standalone service as a third-party library, Dev dependency. So, like we discussed, we need to add a service in our WebdriverIO configuration file. That is services Selenium standalone. Okay, this is one of the services. I think we can give as many services as we need in this array for WebdriverIO. I'm not very sure, but about that array, let's try this Selenium standalone, which is okay. Now we have Selenium standalone added as a service WebDriver configuration file, and we have a library. Now, if we can see, we don't have any Selenium server running in background. We have not starting anything manually. Let's run our test and see. It will automatically start the Selenium server itself, runs the test, and close the browser and finishes test. Hope for the best. Okay, lucky enough, I think something is happening. Well done. It is opening a browser, running the test, close the browser. Brilliant. If you see this, we don't have any server started. Our test automatically started server and open the browser, runs the test, close the framework. I hope this video can give some guidance for you guys to run Selenium server as a service in this framework. So it will get rid of some of our manual tasks. Thank you.